All right, who is ready for a shift in this housing market? We're talking foreclosures, discounts, buyer credits, choice of homes, and actually getting to negotiate deals.
I'm so ready.
Yes, believe it or not, I am too, and I can tell you, there's a change in the air. Before we really get into this video, my name is Dan Parker. If you don't know me, I'm a local real estate agent here in San Diego. If you are looking to buy or sell a house, my team and I, we would love to help you out. So basically, since the housing crash in 2007 and the recovery right after, we've seen a seller's market across the US, but a very strong seller's market here in San Diego County. And just to show you how drastic home prices have increased here in San Diego County, in 2012, the average home here was $300,000. Right now, we are well over $1 million when you're looking at the average home in San Diego County. So with that information alone, you think any logical human being would think we're coming to an end soon, right? Like we have to be hitting a ceiling sometime soon. Well, let's look into this. Let's break down some of the local stats, talk about the impact of a potential recession, and then give some insights from boots on the ground of what it's really like out there today. So first, we have some good news. If you just look at the basic principle of economics, supply and demand. Supply right now is increasing and demand is decreasing. That's a good thing. That's a good start. In San Diego County, we're looking at, in total, 2,600 homes for sale, which is a huge increase from January when we only had 1,400 homes for sale. If I'm being honest, every year in San Diego and in most markets, pretty much wherever you're at, what's going to happen is December, January, you're going to see less inventory or fewer homes for sale, and that's going to start increasing over the course of the year. But this jump is more drastic than we usually see, which is a good thing. That's what we need. Now, the downside is when you compare this with a rolling 3-year average before the pandemic was around 6,400 homes available. I mean, we're in a county of 3.35 million people, so only having 25 or around 2,500 homes for sale is not even close to enough when you have people moving every single day. So if we look at the way inventory has been increasing and we extrapolate that out till the end of the year, if we're lucky, we'll get between 4,000 to 5,000 homes for sale, which again is a good start. It's headed in the right direction, but that's not even getting us to the pre-pandemic seller's market level of 6,500 homes for sale.
But you're staring down a recession.
Dan, you're screaming at the computer screen saying, Dan, what about foreclosures? What about this upcoming recession? Like, doesn't matter what you're saying because these things are going to happen and it's going to drastically change the market. So first of all, I mean, out of the last 6 recessions here in Southern California, only 2 of them did we see home values decrease over the extent of that recession. And both of those recessions were caused by the housing market. So although the housing market collapse of 2007 and 2008, that recession is fresh in our minds, it doesn't mean it's going to happen again. And it's definitely not typical. And then what about foreclosures? In all of San Diego County right now, we have 9 foreclosures.
Wait, what did you say?
There are 9 foreclosures on the market and 1 short sale. That's right, the foreclosures due to the mortgage forbearance ending and everything that we've been hearing over the last 2 years did not happen. And it won't happen anytime soon because home values have increased at such a massive rate that whatever someone owes on their mortgage, whatever they're past due on their mortgage, even if they're a year past due on their mortgage, the value increase in their house is so drastic, they have an opportunity to either sell their house and pay that off or refinance or renegotiate deals. There's so many options that they have that foreclosure is so far at the bottom of the list that very few people are going that route. So that puts us in a bit of a pickle. What would be the catalyst for a major shift in housing inventory here in Southern California and San Diego? Although I totally agree with what I said earlier, any logical human being would look at the crazy increase in home values over the last 10 years and say that just can't continue to happen. It's time for a change. The reality is there has to be a catalyst for that to happen, and I just don't see it. And again, there are fewer buyers out there. There's more homes on the market. Is the market changing? Yes, there's no doubt it's starting to change. Everyone I'm talking to, all the real estate agents that I'm talking to nationwide are saying they're feeling a change. Can you start to get offers accepted under asking price? Yes, especially if the sellers aren't being very strategic. But do you know how to define a seller's market? Like what metrics you go off of?
I have no idea.
Well, that's good because I'm going to show you. One of the most common metrics to go off of is months of inventory. And if you have 6 months of inventory, then that's considered a neutral market. And this is pretty easy to evaluate. So you just look at how many homes on average are being sold every day, and then how many homes do you have available on the market. If you kept going with that number of how many homes are sold on average every day, let's say 10 homes, and you had 100 homes available, then you would have 10 days of inventory. So you would have to extrapolate that out to whatever 3 months is, 900 homes in order to get to 6 months of inventory. Sorry, I'm bad at math. That's like 3 months of inventory. So you'd have to double that. Right now, today, we are at 0.9, so we're just under 1 month of inventory. So we have quite a ways to go. But as a potential buyer out there, if you're a potential buyer, just know things have started to improve and they will continue to improve over the course of this year. I mean, get this, I have daily searches set up for a lot of my clients. I have one client who's been getting, if we're lucky, 2 or 3 properties popping up every single day on their search. Today, 14 properties popped up. Now, that's just one anecdotal experience. That's not telling you what the entire market is doing, but I can tell you, I'm seeing a change. But generally in this market, you're still gonna have to be fairly competitive in order to get your offer accepted, especially for homes that are priced around the $1 million mark or less. Those are gonna be the most competitive homes in this market. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have more normal inventory levels so we can start to get more opportunities out there. Now, I will say there is one big thing coming. It's a pretty big thing coming that can have a drastic impact on our inventory here, whether you're looking to buy or rent. And that's exactly what I talk about in this video right here. And as always, if you are looking to buy or sell a house in San Diego County, my team and I would love to be your real estate agents of choice. You can reach out at info@Best Life Home Team, or I have some more contact info below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.